My name is Harris. I'm the current Coaching and Games Development Manager in Wexford GAA. We're here today on our second camp we've ever had for children on the autism spectrum. So the pilot was 2 years ago, I think, in 2019, and we had a really successful camp. This year is bigger and better. We had 120 kids originally in 2019. We now have 180 kids, so 90 in the AM and 90 other kids in the PM. Our activities have grown, our staff has grown in the meanwhile, and we were determined this year to come back post-COVID with a really fun camp, really inclusive, and with activities that were challenging but also inclusive for all kids. In our camp we have 3 zones. We have a football zone, a fun game zone and a hurling zone. In the football zone we have dodgeball here in the middle. We have some target games towards the goal, and we have some fun relays with the football at the far side over there. And along the middle we have some activities with parachuting games in the middle. We have an obstacle course which is really challenging, which included some ball skills at the far side. And just here we have some fun and games with the cone activities with one of our coaches, Al Monaghan. At the top we have a hurling zone where we have our fundamental frame, which is a really useful tool for striking a hurling ball or a football. The fundamental frame is I suppose a gadget designed for striking the ball. And we use that in an activity where you go through ladders, over cones, through hurdles, and you strike the ball at the end of it. I think that some of the kids are loving that one with the accuracy that they're finding, the hand-eye coordination. We also have in the middle zone a target game. One of our activities we developed in Wexford is Come On Everybody. It's a new initiative aimed at teaching the basic skills of hurling to kids in our primary schools. It's something that we've brought here today. It's basically a striking drill where they strike the ball through the hula hoops, and they're getting really good fun out of that. And we also have some beanbag relays with our mini hurls in the far corner. So all in all here, the kids get a chance to try out some football activities, some Gaelic football activities, some hurling activities, and have some fun games in the middle as well. I think the real key for us in this camp is that we want to include football and hurling skills in our camp with the kids with ASD, and give them, I suppose, a chance to try these games that they don't normally get a chance to take part in. We would have introduced it 2 years ago. We would have had a hurling zone and a football zone as well, but I think we've really taken it on this year to a new level where the skills that these kids are learning today, they are striking skills, they are catching skills, they are soloing skills, all the skills that we have in our games. And we were determined that the kids coming to our camps would experience that, whether they're on the ASD spectrum or whether they're in our mainstream cool camps. 2 years ago when we first started our ASD cool camp, we were very unsure. We were very unsure of what would work, what we were unsure of the unknown. Could we do activities including hurling, and could we do Gaelic football activities? But using those past experiences, we really found that it was our own fears holding us back. It was our own inexperiences holding us back. And what we see today here is that we had nothing to fear. We use our own coaching experiences, that coaching is coaching. An activity by using all of our coaching strands, like the idea where you introduce and demonstrate the games. These kids are being coached the very same way. So we introduce the football skill, we demonstrate it, we let them execute it, and we attend throughout. It's just a matter of making the skills, I suppose, to the level of the ability of the children that we're coaching. And that's the same in our mainstream camps, it's the same in our ASD camp. So we are really determined to have this camp as close to a cool camps as the mainstream cool camps as we possibly could, by having our hurling activities, our football activities, and our fun game activities. You can see here this morning that all these kids are taking full part in it. I think one of the mentors from the College Autism Network who we're linked in with mentioned that it's almost 100% adherence in our camp today, which is very unusual for them. When they go to other activities, they wouldn't have that adherence. They'd be talking 70–80%. So we're doing something right here today with the adherence that we have, and the kids gain experience in hurling and football. And you know, we hope to run some further initiatives in this area. That it's not just the cool camp, that we can run programs in their schools. We have a lot of ASD units in our schools in Wexford that our coaches are currently working in, and through that experience and through the experience we have on the camp this week, we're hoping to run further activities throughout the school year.